The week that was on InfoLive TV. Shalom, I'm Margot Dudkevich, and we bring you the stories that made the headlines this week in Israel. In Gaza, anarchy prevails as Hamas takes control of the entire Gaza Strip. Israel has a new president, and Shimon Peres was elected to be Israel's 9th president. And the spy satellite Ofek 7 was launched successfully. On Thursday, Hamas took control of the last Fatah stronghold in the Gaza Strip. 4 days after violence erupted, the death toll increases by the hour. Calls by Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas to cease the fighting were ignored, and orders to Fatah security forces in Gaza to strike back at Hamas came too late. The streets in Gaza are no longer safer for anyone. In recent days, Hamas gunmen executed women and children in cold blood and rejected a European Union demand to deploy an international force along the Philadelphia corridor to prevent the weapons smuggling into Gaza from Egypt and serve as a security buffer until calm is restored. Hamas declared they intend to establish an Islamic State in the Gaza Strip. On Wednesday, Shimon Peres was elected Israel's 9th president and is expected to take up office next month. Peres has enjoyed a long and esteemed career in his 60 years of serving in public office. Born in Poland in 1923, he migrated to Israel with his family in 1934. In 1947, he joined the Haganah and was appointed commander by David Ben-Gurion. In 1992, after the Labour Party won the elections under Yitzhak Rabin's leadership, Peres became foreign minister and devoted most of his time to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. In 1994, he received the Nobel Prize along with Rabin and Yasser Arafat. And after losing the 1996 elections to Benjamin Netanyahu, Peres stepped out of the political limelight, but returned in 2001. Ehud Barak made a political comeback and was elected as Labour Party leader this week, as Knesset member Amiah Elon lost out. Barak is expected to take up the position of Defence Minister once Amir Peretz steps down. At his victory speech, Barak said, "There is no regime without the public's trust. In these times of anxiety, distrust, and a general feeling of a loss of way, the Labour Party must place itself at the head of a democratic alternative for Israel." Tens of thousands participated in the funeral of anti-Syrian Lebanese parliament member Walid Eido, who was assassinated in a car bomb on Wednesday in downtown Beirut. Lebanese officials say the assassination is not coincidental and comes at a time that Lebanon, with the US encouragement, establishes a tribunal to investigate the assassination of Rafik al-Hariri. 7 anti-Syrian Lebanese parliament members have already been assassinated. Israel police gave approval Wednesday night for a gay parade march in downtown Jerusalem later this month, despite vocal and potentially violent opposition from the ultra-Orthodox community. InfoLive TV held a debate on the issue. The Ofek 7 spy satellite, successfully launched by Israel early Monday, has already started relaying high-resolution pictures to Earth. Officials said the satellite will enhance Israel's intelligence gathering. Israel's space agency hopes to launch additional satellites by 2010. Iranian President Ahmadinejad's propaganda machine continues to roll, with a television series about the Jews and why they should be uprooted from Israel and returned to Europe. The name of the series, Around at 0 Degrees, was filmed in Europe and claims Israel was established because of the cooperation between Jews and Nazis. Karnit Goldwasser, whose husband Udi, together with Eldad Regev, were brutally kidnapped by the Hizbullah almost a year ago, speaks to InfoLive TV about her attempts to secure their release and that of soldier Gilad Shalit, who is being held captive in Gaza for almost a year. And that's all for this week from InfoLive TV. We look forward to seeing you next week, and meanwhile, shalom from Jerusalem.